when a 1,200-year-old canoe was found by a diver.
Yeah, get this. The canoe was built around 800 AD and, of course, had to be carefully removed by a team of divers and archaeologists. So joining us now to tell us more about this incredible find is Wisconsin State archaeologist James Skibo. James, as an archaeologist, can you tell us how historically significant the discovery of this canoe is?
Well, you know, it's one of the oldest canoes that have been found in Wisconsin, and it was found with some artifacts, and it was found in much deeper water than most canoes. It's only been about 37 canoes found in Wisconsin, and this is the oldest, mostly intact canoe that we've found.
And then by looking at this, what does the study of the wood teach us about the early natives who may have built this boat and others, I guess, that you found in the area within, like you said?
Yeah, we haven't been able to get the species of the wood yet, but we will. But one of the things that I think that is important to consider is this was started as a large tree that had to be cut down with stone tools and then honed out into a boat that could float. And so, you know, that tells us a lot about the craftsmanship of that time period and the skills that they had.
So how do you preserve a canoe that's that old? What do you do to keep its integrity?
Well, it's actually about a 3-year-long process. It was taken out of the water and then immediately placed into a large vat that we built. Now it's sitting in tap water with a circulating pump. We're gradually going to be adding some biodeterrent to kill any of the bacteria and algae in it. And then in about 2 months, we're going to start impregnating the wood with something called polyethyl glycol, or PEG. And PEG will gradually be introduced to replace the water in the waterlogged canoe, because if we just left the canoe as it is, it would shrink and crack and maybe turn to mush. So we have to get the water out and replace it with another material. And this PEG, after 2.5 years, will replace the water and give it support. And then it'll be freeze-dried in a large freezer at 42 degrees Fahrenheit to do the last stage of dehydration. Okay. And then it'll be ready for hopefully become part of our new museum in 2026.
Hey, just to add a little levity here, did you find any ancient cans of Bud Light next to that ancient canoe?
Well, when you're down at the bottom of a lake like Lake Mendota, there are lots of different things. There was definitely some cans. We like to pick up the trash when we're down there too. That
away. Bud Light, Budweiser, Natty Light.
Whatever your choice to get you through a fishing trip, right?
That's right. It's all trash. All right. Thank you to Wisconsin State archaeologist James Skibo for joining us. We appreciate that, sir.
Thank you.